As someone who literally lives and breathes every single day talking about digital products and digital dropshipping, I'm going to go in this video into the top 10 products to sell in quarter 4. You see, everybody talks about selling physical products online, and all of that is great, but what if you could also make an extra income from selling digital products that actually help people? Everything that I'm going to show you here has upwards of a 97% profit margin just because 3% payment processing and the 97% is before any marketing costs. And that's because these are all digital products that you can get started with without even showing your face. And the very first product that I want to go over are replacement planners. So number 1 here on the list, you can see right here, this is an example screenshot of a store selling digital planners. Now, there is a huge market, millions of people that are in their 30s, 40s, 50s and up that are using pen and paper to keep track, take notes, and even people that have like calendars on the fridge to plan out things, which means that they are already doing something that you can enhance with a digital product. And I see a lot of people think that selling digital planners is great to sell to people like students in high school and college, but in reality, these are people that don't, 1, have as high of disposable income, but 2, they also are a bit more tech savvy, so they also usually don't use or need something as structured as something like a digital planner. Honestly, this is an easy sell, and there are options to increase the lifetime value by selling things like stickers, new covers, and even upselling other types of digital products that relate to this market. Now, the second type of product here are data aggregators. So I'll write number 2 right here, and what I have here is a screenshot of a company that is selling Google spreadsheets or Excel spreadsheets. It can work on either platform, but essentially what this is a trading journal in this example. And you know that if you go to Google Sheets or Excel, you can completely customize and make colors and fonts and everything look very, very nice if you want it to. And there are also a lot of formulas and things that you could put on the back end to make these spreadsheets have a specific use case. So if you're trying to sell something that's just like a habit tracker, a very beginner type of product that I've shown in examples before, that's something that you can get started with, but ultimately it's not going to be the top performer. It's not going to be one that you can sell for more than $20, $25. But when you create something that is just a bit more in depth and targeted towards a specific market, let's say like trading here and capturing your win rate, now this is something that you can sell for a higher price point, even upwards of towards $100. And the next one here is software enhancers. Number 3. I don't know if you know this, but Adobe's Creative Cloud has over 32 million active users. These are people that are using Photoshop, Premiere, and all the other softwares that Adobe has to offer. And there are things that you can do to enhance that use for other people. If you're a creative and you use these tools, you already know exactly what I'm talking about, which leads me exactly to number 4, which are problem solution ebooks. So this example right here is of a Femme Fatale ebook. It's about how to have men become intrigued by you as a female. And this is probably one of the most common examples that I see and people doing it now in other languages. But you can sell an ebook about literally anything that solves a problem. Like I have an example right over here of this guy, Freddie. He just got started. He made a simple ebook store for people in relationships and how to accomplish a certain thing. And he just made his first sale after launching his ads. And also when it comes to replacement planners, this is a good example of someone who's actively in that space and absolutely crushing it inside of Digital Dropshipping Mastery 2.0. So if you want to work with me and learn from me one-on-one and hands-on, just go to the link in the description. You can apply and book a call with me or my team, and we'll go over all the details. Number 5 is plug and play assets. So these are things that you can actually make just one time, but you use a little bit of an advanced backend where people can download this type of digital asset. So this, for example, is a TikTok follow tag, but you can also have them for Instagram, for YouTube videos, etc. And it's $8.95. They just have to put their username here, they add it to cart, and they buy it and download it, and now they can just drag and drop this directly onto wherever they are editing their content. Now, number 6 right here is education accelerators. Don't mind that 6. I don't know what I have going on with my handwriting right now, but this is an amazing niche to be in. And I didn't even know about this niche until I met a good friend and mentor in certain ways as well, who is actually doing over $1 million a month in this space. And he's not even someone that's famous or anything like that. He just has great marketing and sells products that help nurses pass their NCLEX. And the reason why it works so well is that there's always new people going to pass their NCLEX to become a nurse. And it's a heavy pain point because if you take the NCLEX and you fail it, you have to wait 45 days to be able to take it again, which means that 45 days of being a nurse, let's say you're making $10,000 just for easy math, you're missing out on $10,000 worth of nursing work just by failing it. So you want to make sure you get it right the first time. And what if I had guides here to help you pass that test that first time to make sure that this is something you actually did successfully? This also applies to other types of careers that require you to pass a certain test in order to go ahead and get your job, your certification, whatever it is. And now, number 7, AI gangs, okay? Now, artificial intelligence has absolutely taken over, right? There's an infinite amount of tools, ones that I've never heard of, that you've never heard of, and things are constantly evolving. And some people are more savvy to this than others. And what you can do if you're someone who has an inclination towards this is you can create tools with artificial intelligence and sell them to other people. But a simple digital product would be more so showing how to actually set it up. Now, number 8 is Notion nodes, okay? So we talked about replacement planners towards the beginning, and replacement planners are great, but like I said, the younger demographic aren't the type of people that are going to be buying that type of product. And Notion is essentially this platform where you can create planner type of products, but they have a little bit more perceived value to a younger demographic and professionals and creatives. And typically when you're creating a really good Notion node product, you can sell it for a lot higher of a price point than your just typical like $20, $30 for something like a planner or a basic spreadsheet. The bigger the problem you solve, the more you can charge. The type of product that I'm showing you is just the means and how it's actually delivered and how that outcome is accomplished. Now, number 9 is make money online speed up. So we know that there are tons of people talking about every different way to make money online, whether it's with a certain e-commerce model, selling digital products, software, trading, it doesn't matter. There are endless things. But inside of each of these niches are things that need to be accomplished. So let's say, for example, with digital dropshipping, what do you need? Your pillars are really your product, your offer, and then your store, wherever you're going to be selling it, and then your actual marketing itself. And if you can provide a resource, more specifically a digital resource, that helps speed up any one of those 3 pillars, then you can charge people for that and get paid handsomely. Number 10 is make kids great again. So when I was a sophomore in high school, before I stopped going, I started an entrepreneur club, and one of the businesses that I tried to start was a food catering business at my school. And in process of this, I was able to get in communication with a lot of different parents to see the needs of their kids, what they wanted for their kids. And this showed me that every good parent wants their child to excel. They want them to be great, and they are willing to invest into making sure that kid is educated, healthy, taken care of, and has a high potential to be as successful as their own individual as they grow up. And we see this a lot in the digital product space, where we're not selling products to kids because kids don't have money, but we're selling products for kids to parents that they can buy to enrich the life of their kids and potentially even themselves. And I've seen this just even as of recent firsthand with Aaron, who is right here, who's launched a business in this category, and he's done over 1,000 orders the last 6 weeks since launching it and done over $35,000 in sales. And right here, I'm going to link a video that shows you exactly how to find these types of products that you can sell without having to make your own from scratch. This way, you can buy the rights to a product and then sell it over and over without having to pay a recurring product cost. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a big like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.